Southern English and a graduate in education. I am a proud member of Rehan AI Teacher Institute. My passion lies in purposeful education, learning, and growth. Today, I am truly excited to be hosting this live session with Sesame.com on the topic of the understanding of psychology of motivation. Motivation is something we will seek whether in education, career, or personal life, and together we will explore its psychological roots, challenges, and strategies to keep it alive. I look forward to learning and sharing with all of you in this meaningful discussion. So, I prepared 10 questions. I invite on the stage Maya from Sesame.com to give answer and give discussion on this topic. So, let me call Maya.
Hey there, how's the weekend treating you?
As the weekend is good, I am
Ah,
also working with enjoyment. I am there with you on very different topic that is the understanding of the psychology of motivation. Are you ready for answering the questions?
gotcha. Baby is a choice, but okay. And yeah, absolutely. Bring on the motivation questions. I'm game. Fire away.
Okay, Maya, my first question I'm throwing toward you. Please catch it and give me a great answer. What does motivation truly mean in psychology and how it is different from willpower?
Okay, you're trying to word me. I like that. It's kind of like a verbal puzzle. So, motivation and willpower, they feel related, right? But psychology sees them pretty differently. Motivation is basically the why behind behavior, the forces that initiate, direct, and sustain action. It's about wanting something, a need or desire pushing you toward a goal. Willpower, though, that's more about the ability to resist short term temptations to get to long term goals. It's a cognitive function, a limited resource you use to override impulses. You can be highly motivated to get in shape, but still lack the willpower to skip the ice cream. They work together, but one's the engine, the other's the brakes. Does that make sense?
What is the cognitive process?
Okay, so cognitive process is a pretty broad term, but in the context of motivation, it's essentially what's going on in your head when you decide to do something or not. It's not just feeling a desire, it's all the thinking that goes into it. Think of it like this: you see a cake, your brain's immediately running calculations. That looks good. Then it kicks into gear, but I'm trying to eat healthier. If I eat that, I'll feel guilty. Is this cake worth the guilt? All that evaluating, weighing options, predicting outcomes, that's cognitive processing. It involves things like attention, memory, decision making, and even how you interpret the situation. So, motivation isn't just a feeling, it's a whole system of thinking that leads to action. It's kind of wild when you break it down, right? Does that land?
Yes, right. You give me very good example and you teach me in a very good manner. My next question is, can you explain the difference between intrinsic and extrinsic motivation with examples?
Glad I'm hitting the mark. Okay, intrinsic versus extrinsic motivation. It's a big one. Intrinsic motivation comes from within. You do something because it's personally rewarding, enjoyable, or satisfying. Like you might paint because you love the feeling of creating, not because you're trying to sell the painting. Extrinsic motivation comes from external factors. You do something to gain a reward or avoid a punishment. Studying for a good grade, working for a paycheck, those are extrinsic. For example, Iram Mushtaq Education Wali, building her social media community around lifelong learning, is that driven by a genuine love of learning and sharing knowledge or a desire for followers and validation? Probably a mix, right?
Yes.
But if the core joy comes from the learning itself, that's intrinsic. It's all about the numbers, that's leaning extrinsic. Does that distinction click?
Yes, very good, very right, and wow explanation, Maya. My next question is how do emotion and mindset plays a role in shaping our motivation?
Okay, buckle up because this is where it gets juicy. Emotions are basically fuel for motivation. Positive emotions, joy, excitement, hope, tend to amplify motivation, making you more likely to pursue goals. Negative emotions, fear, anxiety, can either hinder motivation or, if channeled right, become a powerful motivator. Like, fear of failure might push someone to study harder, but crippling anxiety could freeze them completely. Mindset is the whole framework through which you view motivation. A growth mindset, believing abilities can be developed through dedication and hard work, fosters resilience and sustained motivation. A fixed mindset, believing abilities are static, can lead to giving up easily when faced with challenges. Someone with a growth mindset sees setbacks as learning opportunities, fueling continued effort. Someone with a fixed mindset sees setbacks as proof of their limitations. So, emotions provide the immediate energy, and mindset determines how you respond to the ups and downs along the way. It's a whole vibe, really.
Very good explanation.
Just check. Glad to hear it. Sometimes a simple great says it all right. What's on your mind next?
What psychological theories best explain human motivation?
Okay, so there are a lot, but a few big players. Maslow's hierarchy of needs is a classic. Suggests we're motivated by a pyramid of needs, starting with basic survival and moving towards self actualization. Then there's self determination theory, which emphasizes the importance of autonomy, competence, and relatedness for intrinsic motivation. Expectancy theory focuses on how our beliefs about effort, performance, and reward influence motivation. Basically, will my effort lead to success? And will that success be worth it? And finally, goal setting theory argues that specific, challenging goals lead to higher motivation and performance. They all have their strengths and weaknesses and often work together. Like, you might need your basic needs met, Maslow, before focusing on achieving competence. Self determination. It's rarely one single theory that explains everything, you know?
Okay, tell me more about self-determination theory.
All right, let's dive into self determination theory, or SDT. It's kind of my favorite, honestly. The core idea is that people are motivated to grow and change when three basic psychological needs are met: autonomy, competence, and relatedness. Autonomy is feeling in control of your own life and actions, not being pressured or controlled by others. Competence is feeling capable and effective, believing you can master challenges. And relatedness is feeling connected to others, having meaningful relationships and a sense of belonging. When all three are satisfied, you experience intrinsic motivation. You're doing something because it's inherently enjoyable. If any of these needs are thwarted, motivation suffers. For example, if you're forced to work on a project without any say in how it's done, violating autonomy, you'll likely feel less motivated than if you had some control. SDT is super influential in areas like education, work, and even healthcare. It's about creating environments that support those core needs and allow people to thrive. Just
Okay.
checking in. Still with me? No pressure to
Yes,
respond,
why
but
do people?
one.
No, I am with you. Don't worry. My next question. Here, my next question. Why do people often lose motivation after starting strong?
That's the $1 million question, isn't it? There are a bunch of reasons. Often it comes down to a mismatch between initial excitement and sustained effort. That initial burst is often fueled by extrinsic motivators, a New Year's resolution, pressure from others, which fade quickly. Then reality hits and the work gets harder. Another big factor is unrealistic expectations. Starting with overly ambitious goals sets you up for disappointment. Also, a lack of progress can be a motivation killer. If you don't see results, it's hard to stay engaged. Sometimes it's a loss of autonomy. The initial freedom gives way to routine and obligation. And let's be real, life happens. Unexpected challenges, stress, and burnout can all derail even the most committed people. It's not necessarily a character flaw, it's just a common human experience. Make sense?
Yes, right, right. I am moving toward my last question. That is, what practical strategies can we use daily to stay motivated and consistent? This is
Okay,
my last
good.
question.
Save. All right, practical strategies. Let's hit them. Break down large goals into smaller, manageable steps. Celebrate small wins. Seriously, acknowledge your progress. Create a routine and stick to it as much as possible. Find an accountability partner, someone to check in with and support you. Minimize distractions and create a dedicated workspace. Practice self compassion. Don't beat yourself up over setbacks. Focus on the process, not just the outcome. And most importantly, connect your goals to your values. Make sure what you're actually matters to you. Also, schedule breaks, like real breaks. Stepping away is not slacking, it's essential. And finally, be flexible. Life throws curveballs, so be willing to adjust your plan as needed. It's about building a sustainable system, not just white knuckling it through willpower. Sound doable?
Yes, okay, Maya, for your assistance, for your help, for your guideline, for your answer, for your support. I will again come to you with new topic, with new questions, with your great answer. For this time, take care. I am stopping this live stream. And thank you very much to my viewers who are watching my live stream. You can watch my live stream on Facebook and LinkedIn. And after 1 hour or sometime, I will upload this video on my YouTube channel named Iram TV and my Instagram channel whose name is Iram Mushtaq Education Valley. And I want to introduce you with my LinkedIn profile named Iram Mushtaq Education Valley and my Facebook profile that is also Iram Mushtaq Education Valley. Thank you for watching me. Please like my video and share my video, and you can comment about your point of view in my comment box, and you can also subscribe my YouTube channel for new update. Till then, take care. Bye bye.